strategy they came into Icebox.
Chat, who on earth did I even predict to win that? I can't even remember.
Really heavy retake comp.
Yeah, and I think that could be a mistake, honestly, as well. Because Don, you mentioned, trying to enable Cryo with the operator, and someone who is definitely going to be operating as much as humanly possible.
I might need to look into that. I might have picked Furia.
Oh, there it is!
But we are going to get that Jet head-to-head battle between them, and so much.
This is a real interesting pick.
Absolutely, and we've been waiting for this all series. At least I have. Kong has just done such a good job of showing that Jet is still viable, the operator is still viable in this new meta, and I'm excited to see what Cryo matches against that firepower.
Well, finally, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Map 3 and also Cryo finally
predictions are at the top. Should be good to go, dudes. You got like 30 seconds on this.
I'm chomping at the bit, baby. It doesn't get any better. You've got Cryo on
Do you ever battle matches? No, dude. Like literally, once you're kind of top end, you know too much. It's just I haven't bet on games for like. I didn't even do it when I was observing, so probably like 7, 8 years. I haven't done it for so long. I used to like at the beginning when I was watching a lot.
Support this guy on the Jet. Get him on up and try to get aggressive with him. Try to get him into lanes where he could really cause damage. And right off rip,
okay,
guys,
EDG on defense, 100 Thieves on attack.
Looking to go down B long. 4 from Edward Gaming.
Vintage EDG aggression and whimsy, but this is ratty, bro. There are 2 hiding behind the pillar. You have 1 in Cubby. What is this? Now they go.
My.
Oh, and they're able to hold him back. But they're trading back and forth. This Kong gets 2.
That's kind of impressive that he managed to swing out to that and get 2. Okay. Yeah, Knife went in and... Did Knife hit everyone? I'm not sure. It must have not hit everyone because we didn't see a full rotate on this one. So.
After it looked like all that utility that Edward threw, and the first 2 kills going in favor of 100 Thieves. And Kong got dinked too.
And again, Ball, it's the heroics, the individual heroics that we've seen out of EDG, right? Like, it's those moments where it seems like 100 Thieves have a massive lead and they've got numbers and they have positioning, and then just out of nowhere, you've got things like Kong with that 2K.
The thing is, they're going to get the Knife back soon. Knife is back. He throws it instantly at the floor, so they're going to think that their time is even better. Okay, nobody has to go huge. 3 on 3.
Oh, they spotted him. Oh, it doesn't
nice
matter.
Kill, though. This might be the difference maker. Chichu has armor. 2 on 2.
And they won't be able to play the long plant. Kong's still alive right now. They lined up.
Nice shot.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, that could have been disastrous.
But it's still Chichu.
They double go elbow. Has a classic.
Light armor.
Uh-oh.
Free gun. Dink on to bang. He's so weak. It's just like tempting fate. It's a game of chicken. Do you swing? Do you push them? Oh, they do!
Oh my. That's a massive pistol. 1v2.
He has been clutching over
It's an upgrade as well. Massive round. Do 100 Thieves decide to buy into this one?
I see that again because, I mean, there was chaos at the beginning of the round, but, you know, it really felt like 100 Thieves, they play that as well as you can.
I mean, Chichu also played that phenomenally too, though.
Yeah, he played very calm with that left clicking at the end. Okay, they do decide to buy into this. So this, Chad, this is going to be a massive round. Oh my goodness, this is going to decide a lot, I feel like. Okay, let's see. It's pretty much Stingers against Spectres. We do have 1 rifle.
It's a force buy here for 100 Thieves. Again, remember they got the spike down.
Drone going out. We have 3 people here, and we have the Jet that has the rifle.
It's early. There's a lot of anticipation, a lot of conversation about how he'll be able to perform in this role. We're going to get to find out very quickly.
Oh my goodness.
It's not great.
Nope. They try to take art. They succeed.
Ooh, the decay is going to be really good here for nobody. It's perfect, and he gets away back in it. A-main as well.
Whoa, but he pushes! He doesn't wait for his team! He goes in
into 3 on 3.
He takes 1 down with him. And you've got Haodong way.
Holy hell, they're trading up pretty well. 2 on 2.
2v2. Stellar's got to be careful here. They're going to push.
Stellar might have to win this one. Oh my god, he got a dink off.
Cryo gets across the path, though.
Oh no, they should know. Yeah, I should know from this.
It's Chichu again.
The swoop. Cryo, not tempting, not giving him the
Holy hell, 31
Chichu
HP.
wins it out.
Damn, I can't believe it, dude. The literal trail. Just saw him in the corner.
From him last game, off the top of the dome, but
what a close round.
So often. And right away, they did get the spike down. But 2 clutches back-to-back like that, I start to think Edward Gaming wants to...
Yeah, dude, what a mad impact from him so far.
Need to find solutions, their players.
Wins the 1v2,
right
wins the 1v1.
For example, Stellar walking back into Art when the double push is coming up. That one hurts.
I think it's some of the decisions like you're alluding to on the side of 100 Thieves, but also EDG.
Chance to build this economy up. Let's see what they can do.
Right? Like,
the decisions from them to push into that orb.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody. That was, I mean, phenomenal by himself. Flashing back through that too. It's just ridiculous. Some more aggression here in the shops. That suppress finds Bang.
See the flash out. You hear the Blade Storm online for Cryo.
Okay, can they get a hero play out of Cryo? Jump spot's gonna go in, so 1.
Chichu's just jump spotting, gonna put up the wall too. Cryo can explode over top of it, but Kong's here to support.
Oh my goodness. Nice damage with the spam, holy hell.
They dropped the wall for Kong to peek.
Damn, that's the ult down as well.
Down,
nice shot.
Except for Asuna in front of him.
You're going to have to do so much work with these Sheriffs. You don't have the Blade Storm anymore.
Good upgrade from G2.
They've gotten some space across the
yeah, they've got a good amount of space so far, so
but what do you do with it here, right? Like,
they can definitely get some more out of this round.
You can have this space. We're comfortable. Against just your Sheriffs? Sure.
Now we've had a few no sages.
We only have 2 stars here for Bang. You have to use them on the cross. But I can also counterplay. I love this. Putting up the wall, the volley as well for Chichu, and there is no smoke covering out on.
Now that Bang is done, there's not going to be much more.
Okay, nicely done. 3 people. Upgrades?
EDG up 3-0.
There's just no way to clear that back.
No.
Crossfire.
Just 1. Just 1 upgrade. Okay, so they still have. So 100 Thieves are a bit of an advantage in terms of the buy into this one, but we do get an op out early.
Man, they're fired up. I don't know what is happening with some of this stuff. Right?
That looks vicious. Okay.
Kong's with the op. And
1 orb away for ult in terms of Stellar. That's the good thing with the breach, right? Every time you want an orb, you pretty much get it. You just stun, you Astra suck, and it again. It's a bit like on Lotus. No one can really beat it unless you early dash out. So that's an orb for Stellar. This can go in the corner here. We do have 4 people, so it feels like they're kind of ready for this.
Not gonna be a quick flank here.
Astra Stars going down as soon as they saw them get this. How do they deal with it? Knife goes in, wanting to see if it's a fake. That's 2 people, so it still could be a fake, but
out into an angle where Derek may get caught.
I mean, this KJ ult's gonna go off, but they're right back into it. The flash as well, really high, is keeping them out from hitting the site.
Really nice timing out from Derek here. The flash in his face. Cryo gets a kill onto nobody.
Yeah, this one could be a wild though.
Oh,
dude, if he didn't dash at all,
that
might have been a multi-kill.
Well, yeah, the spike's not down yet, but that seems like a foregone conclusion. That seems inevitable. Thing here is Chichu does have his pit.
Yeah, not gonna use it in this one
and
unless
it's
he gets
early.
feet kills.
He could invest it. Oh, that kill certainly would have been it. Huge kill out from Smoggy though with the Spectre. A 1v2, he's weak. He has no armor. Position not necessarily betrayed.
Breach is pretty good on this map. I do think the KO is a little bit better, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Again, I can't remember if it's Mad Lions or if it's someone else, but they use it pretty well.
But 100 Thieves finally on the board.
Yeah, I think that one, EDG has the idea to try to retake fast.
Oh wow, yeah, I did this chat. I did this last time. I remember doing the exact same thing, and I think I said Mad Lions again. Exact same thing. So yeah, it's not too bad.
4 seconds after they're still pushing in, so that flash is not getting them
with that, we break the
while
economy, and now 100 Thieves have a chance to
players fall on the site.
Stack some economy here as well. So we'll keep an eye on this.
And finally, we have it. Cryo on the op, on the Jet. And it's funny to say this, but first time we have him opping on Jet in this series, even though we played Icebox.
That was on everyone's bingo card, I'm sure.
Dude, the Omen looked good. Though in my mind, the Omen kind of won them Icebox. So
Didn't have the same expectation.
there's some barrels there. That's why that is doing no damage. Oh, and because he's actually further behind the wall than I thought. Second shot would have got the kill. Bang, 30 HP. They do get the first kill though. Holy hell.
I'm surprised Kong didn't get that kill. Normally he's firing those 2 bullets instantly.
Yeah, it looked close. Now remember here, you talked about Cryo with the op on Jet. He's been so patient here. He and Asuna haven't moved from B long this entire time.
Chichu and Haodong have been a problem here when they hit the B site. Look how cautious they're being. They have to get in position to pop the mollies down. Asuna does have breach ult as well, but this.
I mean, honestly, EDG kind of happy with this one. The Astra ult goes out of him.
Close. You got to be careful. Oh, there was no one waiting on the other side. Bang takes some space. And Chichu trades him right back.
Oh, they might be able to get half before this wall even.
They honestly might be able to do it right here.
He has ult and he picked up a Phantom off of that kill.
Breach ult though, that can count.
Okay, well, not anymore. That was the person that needed to stay alive. Dude, they get the breach ult out of them as well. Astra ult and breach ult. Damn, EDG are really happy with how this round went.
Underinvested and they're waiting for just the last few peaks. Clean shots off from Smoggy, but there you go. You see once again Cryo with the op. That's why people have been waiting. That's why people have been excited for it.
It wasn't anti-eco though, and we did have some investment here. 2 ults used from 100 Thieves.
Okay, not too bad. 2 ults used, but at least 3 survive. So although they did use a lot of ults, 3 survive, so we get the economy a little bit flowing from that. So in terms of this, though, we're a little bit away off in terms of ults. We won't see them for a while. On the other side, EDG, very good for ults. 2 off, well, 1 each. So they might decide to go aggro for this, but we'll see. Astra ult is up, very good for retaking both sites, so they could stack heavy if they wanted to. 100 Thieves, realizing that honestly they need to start stacking up some mobs, so we're going to default to the same kind of default that I talked about in terms of suck. Oh, they didn't use Astra suck here, which is interesting. I mean, this is 100% secured in terms of the A hit, right? Stun, then you can Astra suck if you want, and then you have the recon here, so you have to literally go around the corner to shoot it, so that's an orb every single time if they want it.
It looks like a B leak clear is on the cards. Derek has his drone.
So at least pressure created here, but obviously Viper is up.
100 Thieves using the drone that you just mentioned, clearing out mid.
So yeah, pretty good default from them. Kankan, they did save. I think nobody didn't buy last round, so they did save for this AWP. Big win condition. But kind of both of these teams really, so you're going to see a lot of people saving extra money on those rounds to make sure they get the AWPs out.
He lets them buy.
Okay, the Viper has just made a bit of a play. Like, the Viper's made a crazy play, honestly. Pushes out of the Viper, or they make, because they lost vision here, so they decided to take some control. They can stack 3 people.
He picked up a Phantom.
Yeah, op in the hands of Asuna now.
Nice shot, dudes.
Kankan's just a man.
Oh, nice movement.
Himself, keeping things back, and Asuna's the one who lands a shot. A second one out from Asuna.
Solo owned this round.
We'll have to see that one again. For all of the anticipation of Cryo at the op, it's Asuna who gets 2 clean ones.
Uh-oh.
He's gone now. Cryo up close. Yes. Avoids the nightfall though, but
okay, that's gonna hit nobody, so they must be thinking Warden,
that he could be in there. Or maybe not. Chichu just cleared backhaul without his back turned to it.
Oh, they have an idea now.
Yeah, this is very nice.
For Cryo is everything. Oh, the wall keeps him safe.
What?
No way! Stellar, huge. Having to do it out on his own. Chichu again.
Comms came in about the shots.
For EDG, can he save the day once again? The timing is there, and oh my god!
He has it, yeah.
Choo-choo once more! No way!
Yep.
No way, man!
Dude,
Cryo thunder
3 out of 3 clutches for him.
Angle. And Chichu glad to step
he's just too much, chat. He's actually just too much at the moment. He doesn't lose them.
3rd clutch. Now in the bag for Chichu.
In the first half.
In the first half. In the first 6 rounds.
Yeah, another 1-on-2 for him. 1v2, 1v1, 1v2.
1 bullet left. 1 bullet left.
That was pure joy. That was incredible.
Back in the game here. Kong on the angle.
Is this shot? Is this one?
Cryo. No op for him this time.
That might be the first opening miss he's had this.
It's actually pure joy.
And he's dynamic with it too. I mean, it's so nice to watch. No matter if his crosshair placement is not perfect for the first shot.
Where are we at in terms of
He'll go for those jump
economy?
leads. He'll find people on ramps. He'll find just heads.
Oh, chat. Okay, this is a massive swing round.
And it seems reckless.
This is
but if it
interesting.
works,
Any ults
then
for this?
I guess sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not reckless. He's playing Jet. The guy could just escape. You just dash
Okay.
away.
Big round here. So
I
whoever
mean,
loses
compare
this
that
has
to
to
how Cryo,
eco.
I mean, he's attack hopping. It's much different.
Bang has
Like in that last round,
crept
trying to
into
clear
here,
the
but I
sword.
see the ping come out, so
He's
they're
really
aware
not
of it.
taking the initiative at all.
Nice
Look
recon.
at this,
Weird
Bang
Jaws
is
coming
all
up.
the way up
What's the
into
timing
it.
of the
This is really
KO?
nice.
Oh,
Really
nice
aggressive
flash.
here,
And knife goes
nobody
in. That
just
hit no one. You could get this
pop
gun if you
flashing
wanted
through
to.
Smoke cleans up Cryo.
Keep an eye on the Astra.
I mean,
Has
them really
made
now.
good time.
But
Holy
deep in the
hell.
line, though.
Good
yeah,
timing.
He is, and he
They're
made-
looking for him. Look, nobody is literally walking in. And now he's been clear, but with the information that he got close,
They might get away with that one. What's the decision
Definitely a
here?
threat still for the two players on this side.
This is the
He's
defensive
gotta go
Astra
be fast
wall.
here because surely he's expecting more pressure from behind him. He's got to take this space. He's got to clear out the fights in front of him. Chichu pre-firing the angle, expecting the push in from Bang. Reads it like a book. Austin with 2 massive Stinger kills here, though. They've got the Rolling Thunder to push them back. That should create enough
Banana
space for the
time.
spike
They
to go
do
down.
manage to get the plant down. Shouldn't be stopped.
They don't have space on site right now.
Massive
Thankfully,
2-on-2,
no
but
utility
Chichu's
on the
down,
character still
so
alive here.
maybe 100 Thieves have a chance.
Austin very quickly managing to upgrade a
The
weapon as
Kong's all
well.
the way through. Wait.
How has he gotten this far? They've got him pinched. The spam is there.
Oh my,
How on
every
earth?
single clutch.
EDG looks
is
so
going the way of
clean in these
EDG.
rounds. They look so good.
They are frying. And he's running all
Did we
the
drop
way
the
back
op and
up.
spawn and we're picking up the op as
Spawn
well?
the spawn,
Yes,
Moggy
we
to get
did.
the op.
So the all-important swing
5-2.
round that I was talking about forces them over towards
Huge
eco.
lead.
Another 2-on-2.
And I'm
EDG
thinking
win it
back to
again.
The stats that Josh kept referencing on the desk.
Oh, don't hit him with the stats.
I don't have them on me, but the first kills, the duels and engagements going on in those first 2 maps for Cryo. Obviously, he was not playing exactly this role, but it's the same result.
Okay.
He's definitely going
Good
negative
time for a
in this
timeout.
against Kong.
Yeah.
Still not
Low
an
buy.
option, it feels like.
Oh, I don't think he has one, no. He's really only had the op maybe twice, I think, and it was Austin who found success with it previously. So you very well may be right. Either way, the situation dire. Again, this is map 3. This is elimination
Yeah, it's a bad
for
start.
one of these 2 teams.
It's a real bad start.
And as we mentioned before, this is surely not the position I think anyone expected.
Yeah, EDG are looking great.
This is where we see the leadership from Stellar. I know we've talked about him a lot because he's been a fragger. He's been
In terms of defense, I think they might not be looking to... Like, on defense on this map, a Jet can kind of take over. Cryo's definitely one of the best. So
A lot of those
there's
times
still
that there was good
there's
reads,
still that
good
belief.
plays, it was because Stellar put himself into positions to either get the info or to make the lurk happen, right? And on this map, you see it's kind of
What do we got,
disjointed.
Stingers?
Bang is the guy going up in there. I want that to happen. I really do want Bang to be in that position and not necessarily Stellar. But I feel like you're lacking on the same timing calls in those positions.
Oh no.
Fully ready for it. We've seen it
He's just
twice.
waiting for it, bro.
Yeah, we've seen it twice
So
in terms of
cool,
this
too, 'cause we've
tournament.
seen so many picks from
Making
that
sure that we
position.
don't see it again.
Hunter's Fury.
They
Blitz
put
storms used.
Sova ult into this.
Concon responding in kind with what Cryo's offered.
This is pacey here for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, it is. They want to go fast.
I think a KO ulted though, and can you get through any smokes here? Nobody again just finds a kill.
He's got a frenzy. He's got a frenzy. Chichu just on the other side of the screen. He's so weak. Oh my gosh, he did.
Oh
my
Oh,
goodness.
he did. Cryo saved the day. He looked away.
I think Bang didn't even see him.
I don't think so.
But they're not in the site, Doug. They're still not in the site. They're investing a lockdown here, and I think with the gun that Bang retrieved, yes, there's a chance. Let's see if they go for the same sort of fast flash repush. What?
they haven't. They didn't.
Are we going to get into a pause to
really
stop
take
this?
space until
Oh my
Cryo was
goodness.
already through, and that's gonna allow Concon to go
Oh,
aggressive.
imagine it.
He's able to take his space
Nice
right
trade coming in
back.
from both teams. Cryo
It's
hit
now
one as well.
2v2.
Okay, we're going to a
Cryo
2-on-2.
still
Cryo
has
does have
blades.
ult.
Spike managed to go down, but just by the thinnest of margins.
No smokes for that Astra, so kind of have to win both of these duels.
Oh, the
Cryo's
flash
been
is
here
so
for
good.
so long. Oh gosh. Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Look away.
Damn. Oh boy. Again,
the
chat.
positioning.
Again, another
had to play.
2v2.
I mean, did he have the positioning though?
Chat, has there been
On top of that
5?
box?
But he
Has
didn't
there
know
been
he was there.
5
He
of these
didn't look at
clutches
him.
that they haven't
It's so tough to
won
hit that
in terms of
angle with
1v1s,
Naya when you're
1v2s,
underneath. You get splashed off
and
as well.
2v2s? It's kind of mad.
I feel like you need to be. There's something missing in these post plants right now for 100 Thieves. And any time they're getting in these situations, the clutches that Chichu is consistently winning, that EDG is consistently going 2v3 against them. It's
There's a
the
bold round to
proactivity
put the
find
server ult into it.
the information about
They
what's
did
happening.
some damage at least, so
Right, so
again,
where's the jump
Econ's
spots?
like
Are they
close.
pushing me?
They
Do I
are
fall
so
back?
close
Do
to
I have
breaking
time
the
for that?
Econ. Like they could get
Those
this
sorts of things
if they
are missing
if they win 2 in a row.
right now for
Basically,
100
it's
Thieves. I think
they can put up a good
that's
half.
not
But
normal.
considering how this map's been going for a lot of these teams, this is rough.
Knife
Let's
tagging
think.
Cryo. I believe he was the
Yeah,
only
this
one
is
revealed by it.
rough. Looking at their comp
And they're
They
certainly
don't have
not
a
being
killjoy
quiet
or
about where their
anything.
position is right now.
in
They've used
terms
the
of
drone, jumping through,
it might be okay.
trying
We'll
to take
see.
some space hard.
They could definitely do it. The killjoy will
Also,
help
it's
them out
Sauce's
on
fault line,
defense.
too.
Oh, nobody risky there. I guess with the smoke, he's happy to jump in and rotate back on the site, make sure that Haodong's not left all alone.
What a brutal one way to have to work through.
Now, they got the tools for it. Flash, stun, and drone already spent. Dart potentially from Derek as well. There it is. It does land in there. Cryo dashes on. Smoggy just leaves it again. And I mean, they already got a lot of arc
Okay,
control
well that's a
earlier
lot of
on, so
control
this
over towards
space
middle.
doesn't really gain them much with 40 seconds
It's looking
left.
great for an A
It's gonna
split
be an A
right
split.
now. Holy
And
hell.
it's going to be another opening kill for EDG.
But there's also no smokes on this hit anymore. Bang is gone.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a nightmare. So,
Turns a flash,
oh my
turns
goodness,
right back and
nobody
takes
nearly
Zervoz
managed to get another one. Did great
Got
though,
Smoggy
33
helping out
HP. Gets
just around the
2,
corner too. The
gets
Spike
1,
trying to go
33
down
HP
and
and the
does.
other. So, yeah, this is
Numbers still heavily
it's the low
in favor of
HP.
EDG, and it
Spike
doesn't
is
seem
down
like it's
though.
gonna be getting better for
Do
100
they
Thieves
need a
anytime
miracle
soon.
round? Keep an eye on the
Planted there,
late
just got
jet.
pulled.
Turret's gonna spot, so that's gonna create pressure. So then they can go over towards site.
Solar
And dude,
against
honestly,
Na'Vi
the jet
has
could
to
just
hold
hold
on.
that for the
Cryo
whole
can't really
angle,
hold
like the whole
line for
time.
him.
No.
He's letting him cross. That was getting pinched.
Okay.
Oh, but he makes it work.
Oh, he goes for a second. He is able to get 2.
They handle this very well
Ultimately
again.
falls.
Doug, they're crumbling.
Yes, they are.
They're crumbling.
Yeah, it's
not in
getting a little bit.
disastrous way,
It's
but
getting
little
getting a
things
little
here
bit
and
rough.
there.
They managed to
Bang
pick up
getting
the op
picked
as well.
earlier.
Who's gone
They
for
still
that?
get on the
Managed to
site,
pick up
don't
the
get
op.
me wrong, but
Dude, they have a much different approach to
there's
how every
easy
other team is
picks.
playing this in terms of 100 Thieves.
once the
Like
fight is going down, they're fighting for free.
recently, you've pretty much just seen teams just
Casually,
abuse
look at
and
that
B,
pull.
right? Teams are just
Not only did the
creating
player
some
get
map
seized
control
earlier
and then
under that,
abusing B.
but then he gets
But in
pulled.
terms of
There's
how
so
100
much
Thieves are
harassment
playing it, they're
going on, too.
very, very
It's starting to
heavy
feel
focused in
very,
terms
very
of
disjointed for 100
middle,
Thieves.
but then they're always going through with
I
middle.
mean,
Like
on the
most of the
X
teams
there,
we've been seeing at the
normally it's
moment
kinda
will do
crisp.
this,
Normally
right?
there's things
Create
going
question marks
together,
around the
but
map, but then they'll group
here,
heavy and
after
either
shots
hit
going
like
down
heavy
site,
from here or heavy
Flash
from
is
here,
not really
mostly
flashing
towards B.
anybody in.
But 100 Thieves kind of create the question marks here and hit like these 3, but then go heavy from here. And it's
And
honestly,
on Lotus, it
it's
was
feeling hard
14
because a lot of the
first
times
kills
they're
for
going out
EDG.
into like brutal angles.
It's looking like even worse of a margin here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to say they're a little bit behind in terms of how
This feels very
teams are playing it, but
that we saw in the previous round. The
I haven't
fault
seen
line
much
is on
B
the
from
flash.
them.
He takes space to get Cryo into position to
There
get a
we
kill.
go.
This
that
time
helps
he
though.
gets it.
5 HP,
Okay,
so
but
they managed to
5
win out
HP,
of duel for once. But honestly, in terms of how
This is
this
the
has
first
been
time that
going,
Smoggy's actually
like it's
committed
been
to
clutch mania,
holding
so
into
maybe I'm
Sewers, and I
being
think
too
this one,
critical.
because it comes a little faster. Remember, it was 40 seconds left in the round when they got success in Sewers last time. And that's where the defensive side, they're re-peeking.
See, this
Nice shot
right
there.
here is
Yeah.
much more how teams normally play it.
Wall out too, Chichu counter ulting. You have to deal with this, and they do. A lockdown in.
Cryo still cooking across the middle of the map.
Right, just
No way.
question marks here and here, but then heavier
don't think
back
so.
towards the
He's got
mains.
a pocket back here. Aftershot's
Oh.
gonna clear, and then Bang is already through the link.
Flawless
Well
round for
done.
There you
Logan.
go.
Thieves, yeah.
That's what we needed to see.
Cryo should be good to get this other
Very
kill
clean
as well.
executing. Cryo's
And
gonna
an
find
op it.
the finishing touches.
That's so unlucky.
Surely Concon doesn't save the op here.
This was, I mean, this was a perfect round to kind of
They know where he is
demonstrate
now.
what I was talking about, right?
But do you hunt him?
Even with the low
not
guns, to actually
amazing
go
for Thieves,
heavier
but
back
there's
towards
also
the mains
very
instead
little
of
rounds
forcing
left, and
through
the money for EDG's not great
art
either.
and door.
I think you go for it. Concon's been such a problem with the op. You're going to deny the op in the next round, but now that he's found some space, it's too much of a risk. Maybe if Cryo doesn't go down and he's just walking around on A main, maybe you can go for it.
Nice run from Cryo though. One out, 2 jaws. One with 5 HP and then the other one was just flawless.
Crazy to think that after everything that we've
Oh
seen,
my God.
He went for the
there's still
no-scope.
the possibility of
That's
7-5.
funny. Okay. I feel like 100 Thieves need these last
Possible,
2.
I mean, you need another.
Money's
gear
low.
for
We might
Thieves
get
here.
to see a low buy here.
It's an eco actually for Edward Gaming. It's an eco. It's very possible actually. 2 rounds left. Eco here. Concon can still be a problem. We might even be able to say if they don't win these 2,
Phoenix Supremacy,
then it's a
MCE.
done deal
What's up?
because they should be winning. They've gotten
That's
50
definitely
twice so far
a
in the
team
series,
that
I believe.
abused B well.
What do they do here again? Space garnered. Concon with the op. Shot goes a bit wide, but now they know where he is.
There's that
Yeah,
caution
it's
I was
very
wanting
true.
from Cryo as
It is
well.
very true. It's not the best comp to
Actually
abuse
trying
it.
to feel
I
out where
agree.
the angle is, feel out where the op is.
Thing
Oh my
is-
goodness,
oh,
imagine it.
I thought nobody was gonna get
Holy
the
hell,
second
I
shot, though.
thought we were actually gonna see it.
Very close, but Cryo taking some space. He's got the dash procced. And he's pushing
Yeah,
forward.
MC.
Stellar waiting back.
You're brave. Chat's got some questions for you.
A bit more pace, a bit more urgency behind this approach from Cryo. Spamming through, Smoggy staying alive. I don't know that they have fully confirmed that he's there. I don't think they have.
I think they know based off the utility used earlier.
Oh, and the spam now confirming things. Concon still getting an op kill
Boy.
onto Asuna.
Okay, they managed to
There
do it.
cleared out. You mentioned
I
the
wasn't
eco for EDG.
I wasn't filled with
And while the
confidence
round isn't over, it doesn't
during
look
some
great.
of this, but
Cryo's going for this. Pick off Stellar maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
this is clean.
much better. Nice
Very
run from
nice.
them. Spacing was a little bit off towards Art, but
We're going to full
Yeah,
distance on this half.
the Jaws
Every
went
map
their
has been
way.
close,
One
This
last
one looked
round.
like
Can
EDG
they
was
get it?
ready
We
to
get a
run
full
away with
buy.
it.
This can be an op.
That
But
just-
it's crazy how it could still be so close even though it looked so far out of reach.
2 huge rounds out from them to salvage the half.
Okay.
Cryo coming alive is huge.
Okay.
I mean, we can't understate enough the impact that everybody expected this guy to have and how much of a Lanimal he was last year throughout Champions. Here's an updraft.
Ooh.
Oh, actually got
Tried
back
to
by
not
the
get
net.
hit by
Not
it.
that it matters. He could've
Happened
cut
anyway. It's
Concon
gonna
'cause
wait
he
a
is
little
on
bit
the
for that
angle,
to
but
go back.
it's not quite deep enough. And knowing Concon, he was probably pre-aiming it anyways.
It looks like, again, we're going to see some of this mid-control from 100 Thieves.
So they have the ult online
Perhaps into Link.
after getting the
as we've
orb.
seen
I'm pretty
before.
sure. I wasn't fully looking, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. We got
The
retake,
interesting thing
wall.
is, I mean, EDG have kind of been comfortable giving
Okay.
up some of that space, to be honest. They'd rather play their lives with the exception of the one round where Smoggy challenged. Yeah, and it looks like it's
Drone
going to be
in,
a
but
lot
again,
the
they're
same.
going heavier in these
Drone through,
positions.
and this time the Nightfall
They
is a
don't hit
response.
2. So good amount of info, but that just
So
means that
nice
there's
to
more
read
pressure
where
here
all
now,
this
to
the
be
one-way
honest,
just
and
goes
the fact
back
that it
up.
only hit 2, so
And this time,
might
100
work
Thieves
out for
wanted
100
to
Thieves
push
if they
down
want to
B-Link
pivot
instead
this
of
over
pushing
towards
into
A.
Source, which is great
This is
mix-up.
going to be a nightmare to deal with,
That
so at
actually
least the
caused them
spike's
to
going
walk
over
right into
towards
that trap. They didn't
Art.
continue to keep the space.
Kang
Here's a
Kang. Might be good for a few
ult
here.
fired off from Derek.
They've used
Nice shot.
the null command, and again, Concon gets another one with the op. Stellar down, the second one so close, and of course he's going to re-challenge because it's Concon, why not?
Now how do you deal with this one?
It's so much fun to watch, man.
Oh, you're a crazy guy.
trapped!
Stop being
The
so
Blades
crazy.
let him down.
You
The
you just lost your team the round.
gonna be
You're so
2v1,
crazy.
out on by
You
himself,
won
the
your
road
team the
runner
round and then you lost it.
Invested.
Stop doing it.
A 3v1, excuse me. Oh, it's getting considerably worse. Further leader for EDG.
For God's sake. How many times do we have to see it? I would lose my mind if I was the
Flash
coach
in
for
the
this
stage,
team.
Tries to turn it, no real pressure yet.
They do everything so
Just
well.
waiting for him to tap, and then they can
And then they're
bounce.
just like, you know what?
There it is. You start
Let's
to see
do
the
this.
utility come through. Cryo's going to be the sacrificial lamb to check it. And he's the one who gets the kill again for his
Again, they managed to get
dominant
5
EDG. Looked in the
100
first
Thieves.
half.
Honestly,
Runs to get to 7-5 feels like a small
managing
miracle.
to get into the last 2, pretty impressive.
He was
Sorry,
even
the last
told
3,
in that
pretty impressive from
situation
them.
when Kong dashed on him. And that was a
They shouldn't have
guaranteed
got the
stun,
last
so
round,
good
but
on
maybe
him
they
to
should have
jump
got
in
some
that
of the
smoke.
clutches. So
Again,
sure,
a
it evens
7-5
out.
lead for EDG.
Nice
Let's
half
take a
from
look at that
EDG
one
though.
more time because Concon has just been
Look at this
easily-
craziness.
He's
You have a
like-
good
he's
crossfire in
just
A
like
main
Polo. He's so
and
beautiful.
here,
He's
and you
so
have a
good
guy
to
in
switch
spawn and
his
you go
loadout.
for that play.
100%.
Oh my goodness.
But
Yep,
either way, they hang on
that's
to a narrow
me.
lead.
That's
A
me,
lead
losing my
nonetheless.
mind.
7-5 in
I like
favor
that replay.
of EDG. One half
A
to
Lego Monkey
determine
3000
who
with the
goes home and
Prime.
who
Chat, welcome
advances.
into the Slug Club.
Let's see, take it away.
Lego Monkey 3000.
Thank you very much,
Let's get
Dark
some
and Bala.
slugs
This
in.
Is a
Thank you, dude.
lifeline.
Appreciate
I feel
it.
like it was all over for 100 Thieves in the beginning, but Brand, they do have a chance to get back.
Yeah, the Lego
I think
gang's
they played
out.
this a much more respectable half with the 7-5, but holy mother of God. I mean, Chichu just absolutely, I don't know, just channeling an entire country behind him with some of these plays. This guy
Jams
was
Valo
popping
as
off
well with the
clutches.
Prime. Thank you so much,
so
dude.
difficult
Appreciate
to play
that.
against a
Welcome
player
in,
that's
Jams
pulling out
Valo.
stuff like this.
Chat,
It's just
1,100.
wider
That's
stuff.
craziness.
Look at
Appreciate
this
you all.
pistol
Thank
round,
you.
okay? So there's some, you know, it gets down to this situation where he's in the 1v2.
That is just unwinnable.
The 1v2, and then Shishu also wins the second round when 100 Thieves force into it.
What's this
Going crazy,
fist
and then he
bumping
wins
thing,
round
man?
6
Stop letting
as
artists
well
get in
with
your
an
head,
insane
chat.
clutch.
This one's
What is
ridiculous
this?
as well.
Who said this?
Knives out.
Royal.
His here's
Stop
being
it.
pushed as well. Gets the gun back out.
Artists
takes
has
the fight,
disinfected
and
you.
just has, I think it was like 0.62. Just I think with the timing.
Midas touch. Shishu is out here just everything.
What's my
turns
max
to gold
subs?
when he-
I actually think we got
It's
1,400
He's having an
last
absolutely
champs,
great run
I
this
think.
game. I mean, he's swapping flawlessly,
I think so.
seamlessly between creating chaos and swapping
think that was like
immediately
the
back
peak.
to maintaining discipline and just keeping them on their toes. They don't
It
know
might have
what to
been
expect from
1-5.
him, and he keeps
Yeah.
repeatedly
It
catching
was
them off
kind of
guard.
nuts.
I will be
It was
scared
1-5?
after
Yeah,
playing
that's
against
crazy.
Chichu
Isn't it?
right now, I'm not gonna lie, but you guys touched a little bit on Cryo before we headed into this map. Finally, Don, we got to see that jet. Finally, we got to see that jet off as well. What did you make of his half?
Oh, I love seeing it, but I
How's
I
my
think
stash
that
look?
his impact so
Non-existent.
far on the attack side is not going to
Non-existent.
be nearly what we're going to see on the defense half. I think that Cryo's jet up on the defense is really what's going to
Future
push
professional
100
pro
Thieves
players
over
are
the
amongst
edge
the
if they want to win this
1,100,
match.
I
honestly.
think that's what we've seen so far from Pull being played. Honestly,
I'd like to
that
think so.
defense side so much more favorable to those jet players.
I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but if 100 Thieves, they don't bring it back,
Starting to
they're
do,
gonna get
YouTube
eliminated
stuff, Bugsy.
First round. I can't believe this, Doug and Bala. Let's jump back in and see if they can do it.
Sue, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't believe I can't believe it either. That's
Okay.
how tongue-tied I am. Again, EDG with a cozy lead here. But I think Psycho's
I think
onto
100
something
Thieves need
here,
the
right?
pistol.
Like Cryo,
I
he's
feel like
played well, 17-8, nothing to scoff at. He's
starting
gonna be
on their
the
defense
defensive
as
side
well.
now, and that should be a bit more comfortable, as Bren was saying as well.
Yeah, as well with
We'll see.
Asuna.
They need to at least win some
Giving him
clutches.
opportunities to get up
They
in
need
the
some
space.
clutch in this
We still haven't
to go their
really
way
seen that
in this
support
half.
going for him.
Recon goes out, doesn't hit anyone.
But on the other side, guys, the players on Edward
Fake smoke
Gaming right
then
now
goes up
are
as well,
firing on all
so
cylinders. Every single
they
player.
created the question mark here,
Chichu
even
in
though we used the
particular.
recon early from
But Kang too.
100 Thieves, so EDG did good here. Prowler goes in with the
They
smoke
look
as well.
so good and so hard to deal with. If they can keep
Knife Air as well.
things
Dude,
locked in
they've
on
done
those,
great. We
very
got question mark in
chaotic
all
these
4 at the
executes and
moment.
Find the right places to get out close. 100 Thieves was struggling to deal with that. This is the first time they're
There
coming
we
in
go.
with a lead at the half.
What do we do with this? Dude, what a nice round
Really
from them.
interesting how they
Any
removed
damage
that
here?
mid. It seemed like
No
they were almost
damage.
certain that that's where EDG
And we're gonna
wanted
have a
to
good
go, and
plant.
They did take some of that mid space through ART, but they've gotten onto A. You've got Cryo and Concon just a Cloudburst keeping them apart for now. And he had no idea.
Nice shot.
Clean response out from Derek, though.
Are they going to insta-touch this?
They're still
Yes,
pretty
they are.
healthy
Try and
here. They
bait out the
managed to
Ash
take
just
the
like.
step back rather quickly. Chichu doesn't have any post plant.
Smoke on the spike now.
Smoggy's got to go big here. Oh, the timing just not on their side as they try to push forward. They try to take the fight, and that's exactly
Nicely
what they
done.
do.
Okay,
Asuna
100 Thieves
jumping
want to
through
get a
the smoke
pistol.
with
So in
Classic
terms
is
of
gonna
pistols,
secure the
we've
pistol
got
for
3-3,
100
right?
Good recognition there that he's running out of ammo. They had to be
So
spamming the
1-1
spike.
for this.
They didn't really have the info, even though it was just a tap. We trade pistols again. I mean, these teams are evenly matched on so many different levels. Shocking to say,
Yeah.
coming into this tournament. But once again, I mean, just underrated.
Yeah, this time they won the 2-on-1. Yeah, it's true.
a team with little information on them as well. Right now, they're trying to hold on to the lead, but they're also
We playing pit with this? Oh, chat. I'm telling you, this is something that kind of slaps. An Ode, I'm telling you, chat. Try it in at least one of your ranked games. Just an Odin or something like that in pit with a Sova. It's kind of unreal. Okay, he did sell it, but he was giving it a little bit. I got excited, chat. I thought we were going to see it. Again, it works a little bit like Ascent, right, where you can kind of do a recon set to 180, then a lot of this becomes spammable, but not spammable for the other guns in terms of the angle. Oh, I'm telling you, it's
loving
nice.
the approach here from 100 Thieves. They're just walking around, re-clearing things with Asuna.
Hello? Wait.
And they're playing passive on a lot of different space.
Wait.
Stellar setup. Yes, this flank is coming through. Oh, and it might actually be a pinch on the Stellar. He's up in heaven. Oh my goodness.
Okay, chat, I'm going to explain. Chat, relax. I'll explain something in a sec.
Stellar who's trapped.
Trust, chat. I'll explain in a sec. I promise you, it's not as mad as it looks.
Looking to get the spike down. Delays for just a moment, has to reposition.
Out fast.
The knife very close. You forget about the spike, they just want to take the fight! Asuna with 2 big kills with the bulldog.
2 on 2.
Now the spike out of no man's land. Well out of the reach of the remaining members of EDG.
4 HP. Okay, chat. So, observers are in the same thing as like a spectator, right? When you die as well, when you spectate your teammates, everything is a little bit delayed. I'm talking like 0.3 roughly delayed. So, you'll see things that other players don't see. So, like this thing here, we saw it on our screen. I'm telling you 100% it didn't happen on his screen. Like 100%. But if a teammate was spectating, the teammate would have seen what we saw and could tell him.
That's a big blunder from Derek. And letting him into easily having the advantage in this
it's really small. But it's around that.
I mean, it doesn't look great. 2 pistols, a Marshall.
Yeah, I found it out when I was coaching because I saw something that a player didn't see, and then I recorded it and watched his POV back and then my POV.
And this is where that approach starts to fail. When you start losing players instantly, it's really hard to continue the approach, right? Clearing space and playing passive, you're going to leave gaps now. EDG just has to find them. They're going towards Bang right now, and that's the only player with the rifle. So potentially the wrong choice.
Okay.
But so much utility being thrown at him could be really difficult for him to
Right,
deal
let's
with.
get into this one. Big buy for EDG. They want to try and keep this as clean as possible.
So clean. I mean, even Concon just being just outside of the bit of utility invested. Gets out onto the site. Chichu with the molly at his feet still cleans up Stellar. Spike now down, and remaining members of 100 Thieves, again, they don't have much as far as guns. Bang and Asuna, the 2 who were initially supposed to respond, the first 2 who should have taken contact, still alive.
One more kill here, and he has Astral Wall. Oh, he has Astral Wall now. Trying to find a good gap. Yes, this is a really good gap behind this.
Chichu trying to spam through it.
There's the pull, though. It's going to bring the defense.
No matter what, it's really good damage from 100 Thieves.
They still have some time, but it's not much. Bang's heroics are going to have to be outrageous. He's gotten 1, that's all
Nicely
it's
done.
going to be.
Really good damage for them on their bonus.
Close. EDG take the lead right back.
Interesting choice of wall from Bang there.
Yeah, pretty much exactly that, Fabi. Exactly what you said. Again, maybe I exaggerated with 0.3. It's very low. It's around that.
Back of sight there and waiting for Bang to swing him. Took a long time, and
like
Bang took a lot of
it's
damage
real
there.
minuscule.
That might have made the difference in his clutch attempt.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
On the other side, yeah.
Cryo's got the op here.
Massive swing round, right? 3 people can't rebuy, 5 people can't rebuy.
We haven't even seen EDG like be interested in Belong at all at the beginning of the rounds.
It's been all up the
Recon
front,
goes in.
It's been all up the middle.
Again, Recon goes in, and then they're probably going to use the fake smokes. That creates the question mark again. So he has to fall back.
Rotating. I think right now they're pinging over towards B. I'm wondering if EDG has some sort of inkling about where the op could be and charging Chichu to try to figure it out.
Another hit up the middle in this 1-3-1 setup. Chichu's shoulder there should confirm that the op isn't there.
Exactly, and that's where the pivot is coming. He just jiggle peek down Belong, and that's the call.
Yep.
EDG members are rotating back. There's the drone.
Okay, the drone spotting
It's
one.
only the Viper. Nobody from 100 Thieves is moving an inch.
Dude, that's crazy.
And I'm sorry, but there's not much retake utility here really posed for them.
Yeah, that's what I just looked
So
at.
if Derek gives up a B-long plant, this round could be done for.
I mean, they're starting to rotate now, but it may be
Nice
too late.
recon.
It's really
Trying to
just
get some
Asuna's
kills
come
for
over
all
now.
of this
He is 1 point
util.
away from having the Rolling Thunder,
What's
so
the
a kill here
plan
makes a big
like?
difference.
Might have to
But
go for a
again,
safe
on
plan,
B-long,
which means
when
we're going to have
you've
to
got so
plant
much
over
space
towards
that you can
site.
deal with.
Oh, nice.
Utility
Keep
there,
an eye on the
shot
Astra
there with
lock.
the aftershock trying to get the plant. Not down.
They're going to
20
have to wait for the
seconds
wall
right
to
now.
go back up.
They're
Keep an eye on the
delaying
time
it
as
until
well.
Everybody's here.
Haodong trying to get around him.
It's not planted for B-long, so Derek's big success here.
Huge killer from
There it
Asuna, and
is.
there's the Rolling Thunder that we mentioned. Do they take space with? No!
Didn't
Concon wasn't hit
hit
by
elbow.
it! He was backside, avoids the ult, stays alive!
3
and
and 3.
he's still backside!
Keep an eye on the Astra still.
Oh! Tiny mistakes like that. I mean, if you can even call it, that makes all the difference.
Huge. Huge round. Massive swing round. EDG managed to win it
There's
out.
Cryo walking in
The
with his
ult
back
just
turned
didn't
there.
hit the corner. Yeah, look, you see the pinging about it now?
Interested.
Just didn't hit this
And
corner
looking at
here.
the space that wasn't hit by the breach ult.
I'm pretty sure
maybe it's clear
the
by
whole
this
reason for
timing,
this
that
as
is-
well was first of all because he was close, but second of all I think he wanted to just make sure that he stopped the plant, right? And then they were going to try and flood the
gets the
site,
opening
but
kill.
then the plant kind of came
And
down,
it's
then the
Cryo
ult
of all
was
people,
done,
right?
so the
The
timing
tip
went a
of the
little bit off.
spear for this 100 Thieves side. And then there's
Important
just
kills though
nothing
from
else he can
Kankan.
do. If he stays back
And
there,
that
he
forced
gets
them
another
down
kill.
to a low buy.
Find so much value out of avoiding that ult.
It's huge. Down to pistols for 100 Thieves here.
Yeah, I don't mind
They've been
Breach
on
on
the
this
back
map.
foot
Again, if you kind of
all
combine
game
all
now.
of the great things we've seen from Breach,
They've got to
you
find
can
a
have some really
magical
cool
round.
stuff. But in terms of
Yeah,
preference,
upwards of
I do prefer the KO. I just think the knife's just really strong on this, and also a lot of people using like a
So
Viper,
slow,
so it
so
helps us having
cautious,
that
trying
extra
to feel out
flash.
exactly what's happening. And there's a big trap play set up actually towards A main here.
In terms of like
Asuna's gonna trigger
right-clicking, right?
probably
'Cause you
off that
can't
haunt.
right-click through Viper stuff.
That's been sitting there for a little while, too. But again, Ball, I want to go back to what you mentioned before. It's not like there have been many hits on the extremities. They haven't really fought for A main at all.
This is
KO
gonna
is
go
on the
pretty
side
well.
right now, bring out any utility that
Good
could be
plan.
there. KJ,
180 to
whatever,
make sure
sure.
that it's more out in the open.
And
This
usually
is
these
nice.
strikes
Keep an
to
eye
A
on the
main,
two that are
especially once they
flanking,
start only
and everyone's gonna play
advancing.
like this. Okay,
Once the hit on B
so
happens, they come
Astra
way too late.
has
So let's see
2
what they can do.
stars. So if well, Astra's dead. So let's stop looking at that.
Not a ton. Yeah, they took down Smoggy, but Chichu's going to continue to farm. He's got the Viper's Pit to work with now.
Yeah, pretty much nothing. I mean, you need a smoke here to try to even pressure the spike.
Silver or Fade though, dude, I
The
love
spotlight is
Silver
way
on this
too
map.
late from coming back.
I mean, they can play this so beautifully. EDG can. They have the weapons. They play off distance. And there's just not a whole lot they can do.
Damn,
Chishu gets forward
nice
the round.
rounds.
Again, he already had the Viper's
Okay.
Pit, so he's going to be able to carry it into
Important
this
buy
next
for
round.
100 Thieves. If they
3-round
still have a
lead, it is
pause,
getting
right, they
late.
should be using it now, really. They got to win this one. Yeah.
3-round lead. 3 rounds to go for EDG. Final timeout here for 100 Thieves being called. And they've got to discuss it all. How to make it through 6 rounds potentially. It's been painful for them so far in this map. EDG's been in the driving seat for creativity, for setups that are really working.
Individual
Volvo, thanks for
performances.
saying that.
individual
Volo, sorry.
performances.
Yeah, they've had it
Volo
all.
Valere. Nice
I'm looking
name.
right now too at the just the scoreboard right now for Cryo 17 and 13.
Which ult
we've
would I
barely
farm?
entered
On
this half
attack?
Too much. I mean, we were 6 rounds in actually, and it hasn't really had that impact that we were looking for.
Honestly,
at the
maybe
halftime
even the
desk,
Viper
where we're
one's
looking
kind
for
of
defensive off
strong.
being really, really much more valuable.
Let's think. I guess just
Didn't he have 17 kills in a half?
because of
I think
B,
he might have, yeah.
and
It's
you could
either
get a
1
good
kill
plant
or
Astra,
0 kills.
or yeah, probably Astra, then
For him
Astra,
to
then
be what people expected to be the win condition on the defensive
Astra,
side,
then
that's what
Viper,
allowed
then
him.
Yeah,
Fade,
it's
then
interesting too,
KO,
because I
I
think
guess.
the tail end when he started.
But again, I just think
look it
B's
up
just so
on
broken
attack
that like
side, he
you
was
do this
dashing in,
all,
using
you
the
split the
vent,
box in half so it can't
really
get
being a
spammed
part of the
plant
hit
here,
rather than being
or
the passive
here if it
element
starts getting naded, it's just like crazy
that he's
strong.
been. But when he has had this op, remember, it's just gone be long, and he hasn't found it.
This would be the biggest upset? Nah,
They're
for
not
sure.
mixing up and varying the
The
setup
secret
too
upset
often
is
here.
bigger than this. EDG are always pretty They've always been pretty good.
Updraft here.
Again, I said like
saw Cryo go for
60-40
this.
were my percentages for this
Find
one.
anything in there, again, it doesn't
Whereas
find
for
anything,
Liquid,
then it
it's
just tucks
like,
away.
what, 65-35, I guess, in my head.
A lot of space down B long.
Maybe 70-30, I'm not sure.
They're called Smoke. He can
Maybe I
challenge
put
for
them on a
sure if he
pedestal too
wants.
much.
He has to challenge, honestly. This A main hit is maybe coming faster than we expect.
Yeah.
Might fall in. Kankang is going through.
Dude, they got a
the
lot of
blades, got a
info
vandal
from
too.
this in
Oh,
terms
he's
of this hitting all
Vandal here.
3. Wait, it didn't
Spike
hit,
still hasn't
oh,
made
okay,
it
it
out
didn't hit
onto the
Asuna,
site.
sorry.
It's
Seven
still by
percent.
main. I mean, there's so much attention.
Dude, what a
going
weird
on,
round.
but Spike
The
still
other
isn't
players
there.
are just not going onto the site at all. There we go. Now we can get out.
That's pressuring Stellar
That's
right now,
the
but there's
spike.
They're not
Dude,
getting
this
it
is
on
the
site.
first time we've seen EDG not
Oh, the
like
dark
all be on the
Conqueror's
same
gonna break.
page.
He's tagged.
Damn, this
He's
was
gone.
really,
And the spike
this
is
was
still
really
out
weird
of
to watch for
reach.
EDG.
The problem is they have. Well, I thought they had.
This is the
enough
first
room
time
to
they haven't
work
been on the
with
same
around the pit to
page.
get the spike
It's
back,
like
but
the
no, there's
first
just enough of a
time where
gap
I've kind of seen
for
like as
Sliggy
a
to
group
fall.
collectively, like it felt like they
And
messed up.
finally, it seems like a decent hold. from
Okay,
100
I mean,
Thieves.
100 Thieves will take that all
Better
day.
than decent, flawless. As 100
Everyone
Thieves get
surviving,
paid.
3,000 on
There's
top
no
of this.
follow-up there from anybody from EDG.
Yeah, coach doesn't like what he saw there. I don't blame him. That was a really
Again, he
weird
gets
one.
tracked by the drone too. I think a lot
But
of teams go
maybe they were
well
waiting
for
for something
Concom as
else,
well
and I
to get the
just
space.
don't know what it was. So maybe I missed something.
Derek and Bang with a really good reclear and holding of that left side. I would have liked to see more players flood into that pit and try to take the fight to Stellar, and then you still have time to pivot.
That's why we only go B.
So we'll go for EDG's first time out of the game here of the map.
After one round win from 100 Thieves.
If you go into wait, if you still have a
And
timeout
when you're
going
put in
into
this
overtime, do
situation,
you
right, when
keep
you're
it?
so
No.
close
So
I mean,
again,
quite
2 in
frankly,
regulation
before this
in
series,
terms of
what everyone would have said was
timeouts,
an
and then
upset of
1
this
on 1.
caliber. Yeah,
Right, you
call
each
timeout
get
after
an
one
extra
round win.
timeout
you make
for
sure you've
the
got
whole duration of
everything figured
overtime.
out.
Oh yeah, and again they have 2. Right?
Of
This is
course,
only the
believe
first,
him,
so
Yep.
of course you can.
they don't even have to worry about what 100 Thieves had to do. Problem here is, Des was talking about it. Big success from 100 Thieves out of the timeouts, especially on the first map of Icebox. No matter the coach change or anything,
Why
they've
is
just given the opportunity
Pearl
for
being
100
played
Thieves
so
to talk
much?
about it.
It's a good testing
And I
ground
would
for
like
it.
to
People
see
have
a
had
setup switch
enough
from
time to
100
kind of
Thieves.
see
I would like to
meta,
see
see
Cryo
how
somewhere
styles of
else
play,
other
and
than
try
Belong.
and test their own.
Maybe get a
So
pick through double doors.
it's
maybe
definitely
get
what
up
people have
A-main,
been pracking a lot.
Something like that.
Well, I have
But
bad news.
This might be the first time they actually challenge and belong. Concong's got the op. Head-to-head is possible. Here's a stun as well from Asuna to give
I've seen a
Cryo
lot
some
of different
space.
approaches as well, and a lot of people feel
That's
like
exactly what it does, and he takes that space.
again, a lot of
Part
people
two
that have kind of
rotating
worked out
off.
the B thing
I don't
might
think
think
they
that they're
knew
the
that
only
Cryo
ones
took
that
this
have worked
space in
out
the
the B
previous
thing,
round.
right?
They had rotated
And they're
off
just like,
before
oh
he
my
got here.
goodness, we can just spam B all the time, thinking that maybe other teams haven't kind of worked it out, especially as you're
Shot
seeing
goes just a
comps
bit
that are
wide.
just built around
He
it,
backs right on up.
and then it works pretty well in the defense. Like
He
in
goes
practices,
way
I could
deep.
imagine that
And
B
here's the
stuff.
problem here. Now he's behind
I
the
guess
Viper wall.
especially with like
So if they do choose
DRX's
to
B
pivot
hit,
back
I
towards
imagine
him,
that was working insane in
dangerous.
prax. And C9, I
Also with
reckon
that
that
Viper
stuff
wall
was working
potentially
well
being
in prax. So
cycled at this time,
kind of
no, they're
looking at
using
that,
a
thinking like,
Orb
oh,
instead
okay,
in mid.
this could be great.
That could deny
Like it's
information
so
from
hard to
them
deal
down
with
below.
that
Yeah.
teams are gonna
And
have a
force
rough time.
rotate. Derek's just droning it out right now. That puts Cryo back on the angle, but Asuna's really unsure about what to
Okay,
do right
that
now.
last round was
And also
absolutely
with
huge in
Derek's
terms
not
of
gonna have
the
that drone
momentum
for the rest
going
of
into
the
this,
round.
because 100 Thieves can still buy after this. In terms of the
Such an
money
important
of
part. Such
EDG,
an important piece
we're in a
of
rough spot for them.
Oh.
There is a little gap here to hide into.
Found a gap. Concon saves
We
Sliggy
are
now. They got
making
the-
space
Oh, the
with
stun
the
there.
op.
Fury.
That was so close to working on the Concon, but he dashes
Damn, at least got
away.
one.
He's actually
At least
got
got one
space in
tag
sewers
during
right
that.
now. They're hitting the A site still, though. Bang left alone. Asuna still has
Dude, this is
flashes
gonna be
for him.
rough
There's
for the
also
Killjoy.
no Stellar.
Killjoy's gonna get killed by the op.
Util dump
That's
from
rough.
Asuna, nobody having to reposition. Spike still in hand, 20 seconds left.
Ooh, nice
Op
little
shot not
jiggle.
landing
You actually
from
thought that
Concon.
that might be a thing?
Takes a slight step back. This is going to be straight up 5v5 for the site. With
Yeah,
13
5v5, they
seconds
do
left,
have
it's gonna
Killjoy
be
ult,
chaos
so
while Stellar
Killjoy
has
can
his
ult
to
here.
work with the spams through the
And
wall.
that's gonna help as well.
Concon's
Damn,
down.
Derek manages to get
Nobody
2.
is as well.
This is a
Slow
nightmare
down now,
at the
100
moment.
Thieves.
We do have an
You've got
Astra
Cryo in a
suck
great
down,
spot
and
here.
there's 2 people on site. They kind of have to just try and get
And it
some
doesn't
kills.
seem
They
like
get
it's gonna
no
pan out. It's
kills.
not gonna matter. Cryo isn't even gonna have a
Yeah,
shot to
this
do it
one
because
is
100 Thieves
done.
have pulled them back on their own.
Anything? Nice, back-to-back flawless. So,
There it is.
3,000 on
Out
top
of
of
the
this as
timeout
well.
again.
They only have to
100
rebuy
Thieves,
armor.
the one who
Dude, 100 Thieves are players are just instantly back in after these 2 rounds. Eco now for EDG, and it's honestly just flipped, right? Most likely 10-10, and their money's going to be like in the 4-5s. It's great.
Huge round from Derek. Also credit to Stella for staying alive inside of sewers when Kong was pressuring him.
Cheers from 100 Thieves and their watch party back home. And for good reason, too, because honestly, it seemed like 100 Thieves were in trouble. But these last 2 rounds have been so big. You mentioned the economy for EDG. It's not great.
All right, I'll check it out, bro.
Still playing down B long, though.
They haven't looked nearly as dangerous on these types of rounds on this half.
What else we got? That's it. Okay.
With that orb, actually, I think they can creep into sewers. They'll break the alarm bot anyways. And finally leaning towards B. I think this is where they've gotten the most success here for EDG. They've been really relying heavily on A in the past couple of rounds, and that's been costing them. But look at this setup. Cryo
What a
here,
weird round at the
Stellar
moment.
here.
It's interesting.
Created a lot of question marks. KO's created pressure over towards A. That might cause the double rotate. These might go aggro. This, okay, I'm so glad that ended like that because that could have gone wrong. Nice round, okay, fair play.
And that wall timing coming
Kind of had to be proactive with the stuff that was going on here as well, and they really, honestly, kind of sold it with the A one-man pressure.
They've got full control. Nobody, moments before that sequence happened, was flashing out of the smoke against Bang, so they know his position as well in the last 20 seconds.
Chance for a back-to-back flawless for 100 Thieves.
They're going to try to at least get the spike down.
Probably cast it, but
try to get some credits here, but yeah, this round looks pretty secured. Again, you see the utility usage.
Looks about right.
He's able to take care of Bang though.
Shouldn't have said anything for that
so
one.
Many things they're going to have to deal with. Not even really able to get spike plant money as we're tied at 10.
Still though, one person has to rebuy. You get 3,000 on top of all of this. They're buying for the rest of the half, no matter what. So
first half, I thought for sure EDG was going to batter 100 Thieves.
In terms of the important attack side rounds for EDG, they only have Astra ult. Do they keep it simple and do this? The problem with doing this is they have the counter, right? So might change it up.
Within 4 rounds of the first 2 maps, both times, and now. At least with
any strong feelings, opinions on Band or Phantom? Yeah, it's just situational based and preference based, so not really.
Note Smoggy has his ult.
Like if you're playing against a Harbor, obviously Phantom's way better. If you're playing against double control and like you know about it, Phantom definitely becomes like
getting a ton of value down belong and how
way better.
Like EDG seemed to favor
it's
the middle
more
of the
preference
map.
based.
Here he's holding down double doors.
It's not easy to get that flank off, but Cryo's definitely somebody who I've seen.
Okay, is the Astra ult? Good decision from this Astra getting the smoke.
Cryo knows,
okay, so it actually becomes a fake and they go and split over towards this. So only 2 people hear this. Damn, it's a weird round now.
Great opener.
They're really looking for anything. Kind of disjointed ever since the 10-8 round.
He could flank Stellar. This turret is really deep. Just trying to catch this cross on the screens.
Yeah, the hit's going to end up A. 100 Thieves have a couple members here as well.
It's the same approach as last round. One person trying to sell a fake.
Yep. Or at least draw rotate, something, anything.
With the amount of noise here, they are trying to rotate, but there's barely anything happening.
Damn! Stellar still wins that duel? Okay, well there's the one-person fake. 3v5.
Yeah, they've understood.
They need a hero play, and that is not it.
Nice timing out from Bang. It's a swing, get the kill under Chichu, a 5v2 here. Yeah, and the spike was planted, but again, it's just so difficult for them to get back into this thing, but nobody trying to push the pace. Smoggy gets
2v5.
another.
2v2.
How have they gotten it back to this?
Oh my god.
How have they gotten it back
oh
to this?
my god.
Nobody with 3.
2v5, they managed to win it out fully,
so
both of them still alive. Oh my god. That's crazy. Well, there's the hero plays.
2v5?
Yes.
Chat, nobody was doing some mad stuff into this round. He decided to peek through the Astra ult with his spike, with the spike flashing in, and then manages to win out this round.
But Edward Gaming on the verge of going up to match
They're so crazy, this team. I see some mad stuff when I'm watching them.
There's no stun for him to take this space. Cryo's alone.
Mike's do you guide? Yeah, that's a rough one to watch. This is rough as well, so this is a spot that only used to be good. Yeah. Oh boy. If he gets 2, he's done great. Oh boy, they're getting the res off.
That res should be pretty easy to come back up as well.
Good news is they can buy after this one. If you need some more good news, they do have the Astra ult for retake. It's a 3-on-5.
And now they have to figure out how do they deal with this pressure. The Cosmic Divide.
They put the Astra ult into it early. They've invested the Astra ult in a 3-on-5.
And they still have so much time, Bala.
When there's 1 minute left.
There's a minute on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
And they can really, I mean, they can flip the map, they can fully rotate, and the thing is, because of the Cosmic Divide, they have no idea. They don't know if they hear rotations coming off. They don't really hear much of anything.
Yeah, kind of nice from EDG to just relax. And again, that's something this team seems to struggle with, so I'm actually very glad we saw it. What is the timing of this?
Oh my goodness, the timing.
Oh
my
god, okay.
And that's the wall down. They can't use that to execute anymore. They have to plant safe. They won't be able to play it B long.
They need their own miracle round, and there's 3 of them here. There is no time now to go all the way back. I don't think they have time. It's gonna be real close.
Yeah, they can't go back A, but they're gonna try. It's a foot race.
It's gonna be real close.
Oh, Stellar's dead. They can get all the way through A main. 14 seconds. I'm not even sure they have time right now.
They very well may not. It's a sprint. All the way there, 6 seconds.
Doesn't even matter. It actually doesn't even matter. Kang has just won all the jewels on the site. Oh my goodness. We'll never find out if they had enough time. Holy hell. Okay, 2 chances.
Did that just happen? I mean,
yeah, this one was wild. Let's see a replay of all these
There's only
jewels.
20 seconds left. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Let's investigate. And Kaka just kills them all.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
I don't even know if they had the plant too.
It's like he just remembered to give it to them. Like you could see his face like, oh my goodness, I need to give it to them.
The last round of the series, the Rolling Thunder invested the gravity there as well.
Damn nice punish towards A, but good util to stop this. Breach ult gets nothing. 2 chances again. What's the buy like? Pretty good. We do have an ult if they need it. 1 away in terms of the fade. Oh. Damn, EDG did great in terms of their util to stop this hit. I like the idea from 100 Thieves, and it makes sense, right, when they're 1 away from the fade ult. But yeah, EDG's util here was really nice. And then we clear this back, and here's a free orb for your ult.
But they still have to close it out.
Dude, EDG are playing really well.
Once again, spread thin. Big fight here. Chi-Chu holding the angle. Asuna gets punished. He got a little greedy. He
wins the one-on-one over towards door with the Viper. They're so, I'm telling you, chat, they're just so wild. Okay, they put the ult in. There is a big question mark over towards here, so that means that we have to have someone watching this. So at the moment, they're playing it pretty well. That's why we use this ult to buy some time, keep an eye on the time. They might just try. You're not going to be able to get the plant, I understand. Keep an eye on the jet, the lurking jet. Why am I saying lurking jet so much? Why is it so common that they have a lurking jet? It's going to be everywhere in ranked, isn't it? Kang uses it, so... Oh my god, it's so big. This is such a hard retake.
I mean, they just have to wait.
Wait, this is not planted very good for them. This is not planted very good.
Bang with 2
oh my goodness.
kills. He's got Stellar's gotten it to half.
Kang doesn't get there in time. Holy hell. Holy hell. That's why you don't lurk on jet. Okay, 1 more chance. These rounds are so crazy.
They still have so much money. They still have so much.
Last round of regulation.
Timeout.
Final timeout for EDG2 called. Look at this. Kong is.
Dang, Bang won out a lot of these duels, and just the plant wasn't good. Yeah, they didn't. They never felt comfortable. Never felt comfortable playing anywhere else. Time was a little bit low.
I think it was probably the right play, especially with the Viper down. So much to talk about in this halftime.
Then that was like the only way they were going to win that. So well played for 100 Thieves.
Chi-Chu's got the. I mean, in terms of ults, it's kind of simplistic. Chi-Chu's got his.
Worth noting that everyone can speak, right? So Mike's gets to talk to 100 Thieves now in their timeout.
Outside of Kang's knives as well. You cannot let Edward Gaming get on a site here. You can absolutely not let it happen. So all eyes to me look to Cryo on that B-long angle.
They're getting heated.
I'm going to say he must go to B-long.
And he's not. It looks like he's headed A.
Well, for Edward as well, the decision's not clear, right?
One away from Derek's ult, that's pretty much
Cryo
it.
has been playing B-long. But my idea here would be to push down B-long.
How many chances? Sorry.
Down, and
one.
All of a sudden, it's a really, really tough spot to retake, especially because Stellar just used his KJ ult.
Of course, there's a tech pause. No.
What a game!
Don't
what
do
a
this.
series!
Don't do this to me.
I mean, the tech pause.
There's more water everywhere. The cups are broken.
It's just a little tease, no?
I mean, but the players just having to sit in silence. Yes, on the side of a timeout, but just having to wait.
It actually is, chat. I was joking about it. It actually is.
Making us sweat. Let's get back into this final round of regulation. EDG.
That's so funny.
One round away for doing it. Moving on to the single elimination bracket. It's been do or die for them for 2 maps.
Okay, let's focus back. One chance for EDG to end this. Maybe overtime. We get the Cryo on an op. What are we doing? Early recon here. We've taken mid control. They haven't done this. But we didn't have anyone spotting this, so Cryo can't stick there for long. Clearing out over towards A. What do we got? Viper ult for if they plant. They could do the Viper ult early. Big kill.
You called for Cryo. You called for the op, and he delivers
Breach might be good here.
Derek spamming through, deals a little bit of damage. Austin with 2 massive kills, but G2 gets it back.
The pit's down.
It's a 3v2. Spike not planted yet. Plenty of time.
No volleys, nothing to keep this plant from going down.
Derek's Hunter's Fury not at play as he's dead. Smoggy weak. EDG looking to deal a devastating death blow to 100 Thieves. 1 round to decide it.
It's almost all on the IGL right now.
No way! He's gonna get both.
Oh my hero. Actual hero. Asuna did great as well. So did Cryo, honestly. Holy hell.
100 Thieves, keep it alive.
Stella just instantly, all the bullets sprayed, taking down the Viper. Pick goes down. What a crazy game this one is. It's one of the best pulls we've watched for a while. It's fun.
It was Chichu.
Nice shot.
Has been instrumental, especially on that defensive half. In that 2K, the spam from Stellar too.
Yeah, good awareness that might be going on from him. It was impressive.
I mean, I'm surprised to see Edward Gaming go back towards that pit, which they lost the round on last time as well. But they did go towards the audible call to push up through the pit, which I like very much.
Okay, overtime. Again, worth noting, you have timeouts again, right? So each team, even though they use all their timeouts, everyone gets a new fresh one for the duration of overtime if they want to do it. Op out on the defense, and that's it in terms of op. So op on the defense, 3-person take. Oh, okay, dude, 7-person over towards A main.
And it looks like they're going to try to take some space A. The dash across
nice.
from Cryo, and that should at least give enough.
And the recon didn't get shot, so they took so much control here. They're retaking A.
Utility to deal with.
Gonna give it up after that. Not finding anything from Kong Kong.
Knife's good. Knife hit 2 though.
Yeah,
it didn't hit. Didn't hit the breach. So good amount of pressure done here, as we can see. 4 people. This call at the moment's not looking too bad.
Looking now, Chichu's got the orb on the back hall on the wall. His setups have been
No one's been here, so this is a question mark the whole time. Chichu is the only person in place to do anything, and the drone has spotted him, and the drone has tagged him. Did use both mollies.
They can go through with this dart as well.
The thing is, as long as they delay,
really good plant. Right in the open. Damn, really good plant. 100 Thieves would do well to lose this one, I'll be honest with you.
Assume their post-plant positions. No Cryo. He's still playing backside.
Looking for a flash.
Let's keep an eye on this. Bacan, thank you so much. Try to get some slug approves for Bacan. Keep an eye on the fade.
He's literally 1 HP in the orb right now.
Keep an eye on the fade,
Lark. He's got to play in it, and Chichu spams him through.
This wall's going to come back up. They've got to wait for a little bit of fuel, and then they can go for it. The orb is there, too.
Derek with 1 shock dart. Playing down long alongside Stellar. Smoggy's fallen. Chichu weak. As Derek finds another, the spams through as they're getting the kills they need. But Howdong's going to get the defuse.
Holy hell. It came down to a spam fest. Crazy.
And they take
okay, 100 Thieves chance to take this one. One chance for 100 Thieves.
Stopping the defense.
Chad, these rounds are so crazy. Okay, that's the timeout we're talking about. Bakan, who did you gift? MCE. Nice. MCE, welcome in to the Slug Club. Thank you for the bits, Poseidon. Appreciate it.
The last round right now.
Good question.
Thieves putting down.
And it's Cryo with the last can.
Wait, you can report me if you want. Okay, so EDG with the timeout. Cryo gets the op. What's the setup? Killjoy getting full information here and here. Heavy stack. There is no 1B. Heavy stack with 4 people. Recon goes in, just making sure they can set the jet up. So they haven't been doing anything fast. So they took a little bit of a risk into this one. They set the jet up. They have information from the Killjoy, and now they can go over towards B. Heavy 3 people. So a nice round from 100 Thieves at the moment. I like this idea. They're gonna walk back into the op. What do we got? Any prowlers? No prowlers, but we do have an eye. Not a chance they use this eye. Cryo could be good for a few here. At least one and dash out. Oh, nice jump spot.
Yeah, and the knife from nobody just came back up.
He doesn't have any prowlers. He just got suppressed. He gave up the angle.
That's good though. Cryo did good to actually get hit by this and create the pressure that he's still here. Like that he's not fallen all the way back. So him getting hit by this was honestly the best decision. This is the one-person Astra fake. One-person Astra fake goes in. It's up to Cryo. A lot of this is up to Cryo. Keep an eye on the Killjoy as well. Stella might get to an angle in time. Does. Hits the shot.
Stellar gets another one. Concon has fallen. The op shot goes wide. Numbers in favor of
There's no smokes because the Astra's down.
With the plant, and it's unconventional.
Yeah, it's a weird plant, but they can't see this from the op angle, so but they also can't get back A main. No smokes. They have to just challenge like this.
Cryo, he delivers. Stellar does as well.
Smog gets the 1-on-3. This one's too much, right? 11 bullets.
Again, the heroics have been
damn, 100 Thieves take it. What a crazy game this was.
Avoid disaster. They take down EDG and they move on.
So close. A lot closer than anybody expected.
Yeah, this one was madness. This one's fun though, chat. This is one of the funnest games we've watched. Electric.
And Mom, no, everything was not perfect for 100 Thieves.
What happens if no one defuses now? Then you keep going. There's been moments like that where people have been celebrating, and then they put they like jog someone that's defusing, and then yeah, it keeps on going.
The second map, excuse me.